Okay, so level 2 is you already have a website set up from last semester. So you're just going to be updating your website to make sure that it is completely up to date. So these instructions will take you through. There may be a little bit of tweaking depending on whether you had me last semester or Ms. Panagakis or Mr. Finn, or whether you had interactive media or intro to computers. So I think you'll figure it out, but just know there might be a little tweaking depending on what teacher you had and which class you had. Okay, so this is your opportunity to make sure your website's up to date. Take this time to complete update the following. Homepage. Be sure you have an All About Me section and at least one piece of content. So you should have an All About Me where you typed up some information about yourself and then at least some content on the page, okay? That should have been done a long time ago. So hopefully you have that done. Your Intro to Computers page or interactive media. You should have a customized banner, a text box, and some content. So if I click this little arrow and go to my Intro to Computers, notice I do have a customized banner, and then there we go. I also have a text box and I have some content. Okay. Your unit pages, you should have these units listed. If you had me for Intro to Computers, you're going to have these units listed. If you did not change them last semester, because when we originally set up our web page, I was going to do some different units. When you click on this down pointing arrow, you may have to change some of these or delete. So just make sure you have the right list of web pages. If you had Ms. Panagakis, you may have different list. If you had Mr. Finn, you may have a different list. So basically make sure that you have a page set up for each unit that you did in the class that you had, okay? But this list right here is the one that we did in my Intro to Computers class. So that should be the list that you have. And then 4 says for each of those pages above, you should have a customized banner, a text box, and at least one piece of content. For the reflection blogs page, you need at least 4 reflection blogs or vlogs. You can have more, but at least 4. Okay, so you should have your graphic design page done. And remember, we want a customized banner, some text, and content. Okay, you should have photo editing done already as well, okay, because those were done a long time ago. So again, customized banner, text, and content. And as I scroll down, you can see I do have that stuff done. Okay, virtual reality, you should also have that done already. Okay, which again, your customized banner, text box, and some content. Okay, coding, I believe we finished coding as well, so you should have coding done. But if not, again, this is your opportunity to do that. So do your customized banner, do your text boxes, and then your content. And mine is going to take a little while to load, but I basically have all the different games that I created in our coding unit. Programming, same thing. Okay, make sure that you have a customized banner, text box, and then I just uploaded a picture of our Code Combat, animation, and so on. So, and there we go. It's all that stuff right there, right? Passion project. I just put in a customized animation that I made. And then for reflective blogs, you should have at least 4 blogs. Or vlogs if you did Flipgrids, you can do that as well. Okay, so going back to the instructions, I want you to add pages for this course now. So now you can add new subpages for your current computer class. Go to the Pages tab, click the 3 dots next to your home page. Okay, so we're going to have a whole new category under Home. Okay, you can even collapse Intro to Computers if you want, so it's not showing. Click your 3 dots next to Home. Okay, add a subpage. And if you are in periods 2, 3, 7, or 8, you're going to type interactive media. If you are in period 5, you're going to type Intro to Computers. Okay, click done. And then we need to add our units. We're going to add our units under the subpage we just created. So make sure you are clicking on the 3 dots next to the subpage you just created. You're going to add a subpage. And our first unit is graphic design. And click done. Now here's the important part, right? When you are going to add your second unit, do not click the 3 dots under graphic design. We're not adding a subpage under graphic design. Make sure you go back to this, the title of the course, either interactive media or Intro to Computers. Click those 3 dots, add a subpage, and then we're going to do photo editing. Now, I'm going to just give you what I think we're going to be doing in this class. There may be some changes along the way, and we might have to make some adjustments, but this is what I think we're going to be doing in this class right now. This is my plan: graphic design, photo editing, coding, programming, animation, app development, 3D modeling, passion project, reflection blog. So you're going to add a page for each one of those. So you would literally just go through, go back to the interactive media or intro to computers, the 3 dots, add subpage, coding, done, go back up to the top, 3 dots, add subpage, programming, done. Okay, we're not going to make any of our pages today or customize our pages. We are simply just going to create the titles for our pages so that they are there. Click the 3 dots, add subpage, app development, done, 3 dots, add subpage, I believe it was 3D modeling. And I'm just going to go back and take a quick look to make sure I didn't miss anything. I know I still have to do passion project and reflection blog, but I just want to make sure. Yep. Okay. So we just have passion project and reflection blogs. So interactive media, I'm going to click the 3 dots, add subpage, passion project, done. And then click the 3 dots, add subpage, and reflection, spell it right, blog. Oh my goodness gracious, blogs. Okay, so now I have all my pages created. So now I just want to make sure your share settings are correct and that you publish before you submit this, okay? So it says here, change your share settings. It tells you how to do it. So basically, you're going to click on the share with me button in the top right corner. I want you to add myself, add me, so Tracy Shu at u-46.org. Okay, I want you to click change down here. And I want you to verify that your draft is restricted and your published is either public or school district U46. Okay, you can decide. You might not even have the option for public, but make sure it's not restricted. Okay, do not have restricted. And then go ahead and click done. And then make sure you publish. That's at making sure everything is saved. So go to publish in the top right. It's going to show you what your previous version looked like, what your new version looks like. I usually wait until it's loaded. I don't know why, but just in case. And then I go ahead and hit publish up here. Make sure it's published. Okay, now you're ready to submit. Okay, so if you go back to our Canvas and scroll way down, it says click this link below to open the Google form. I know for those of you who had me last year, you did this last time, but I made a new Google form just for this semester. So I need you to go ahead and fill out this Google form again for me. So, it says I already responded. All right, I'm just going to hit edit my response. Yours is not going to say that. Okay, so you have to choose your class period. So whatever class period you're in, go ahead and choose it. Type in your first name, type in your last name, and then you're going to give me 2 different addresses from your website. Okay, the URL and then the published. The URL is just the URL at the top. Okay, so if you go back, it's the URL up here, the web address. Okay, make sure it says edit after it. You're going to copy and paste. Copy, go back, and I'm just going to delete what's there so I can repaste this new one. And then the published one is if you go back, you're going to click the link at the top. It says copy published site link. You're going to copy this link. You'll go back to that Google form. I'm just going to backspace this away, paste it, Control V. It's going to my blogs page instead of my home page, but well, I can erase this. So it goes to my home page if I want. And then I can hit submit. And now you are done. And that is all. Let me know if you have any questions.